right now coming into camp, kicking and punting. You obviously did it in the spring as well. That's a lot on a plate, it seems. How do you balance having both those duties?
You know, just do my best. I mean, it's not one way of thinking about trying to kick the ball the best. It's just doing what I can. I mean, every kick, just going through exactly how I've trained in the off season. I mean, I've trained harder than I ever have in the off season. I mean, last season was not up to my standard, and this year it's the same thing. I mean, I'm just going to work my tail off until I get the results I want, and that's probably never going to happen. I mean, I'm going for perfection, and that's just balancing is not going to be hard. It's just going to be. I mean, I trained for it. I've done the punting in the offseason, the kickoffs, the field goals. So it's just going to be putting it into practice and just practicing with 10 guys by my side, rooting for me and just going on with that.
You say last year wasn't up to your standards. Have you thought about why that is?
Just the kickoffs in the beginning of the year. It was just touchbacks is the goal, and that didn't happen as much as it was supposed to, or as much as I wanted it to. And field goals, I was 7 for 9, and that's 2 field goals that I could have made. PATs, I think I missed 1 or 2. Whatever. That's not good enough. And so, with adding punting, it's just it's not going to be anything different. It's just going to be doing the same thing, making sure my punts are up to my standard. 4 or 5-second hang time, 45 yards plus. Just every time being smooth, 0 yards. It's not I'm not going to worry about as much about me this year. I'm going to worry about the team. Last year I felt like I was always kind of saying, okay, I got to get this, got to do this, got to do this, but it was more like, no, what can I do to make this team, what am I going to do to benefit the team? And that's the goal this year, is just however I can do to help the team.
Being a kicker at Oregon can be tough, given in recent years. Do you feel that? Feel pressure from scrutiny at all?
Coach always harps on pressure and how, pressure is what you feel when you don't know what you're doing. And the last thing we say is, but I don't feel pressure because I know what I'm doing. So, I mean, I know what I'm doing, and I mean, pressure is the whole last-minute kicking thing. That's what kickers live for. I mean, if they're not going to want to go out there and when they're up 55 points or whatever, you kick a field goal. I mean, great, whatever. But the kicks that everyone lives for a kicker at least is that that last-second field goal. You're down by 2, you're down by 1, and you're going to win the game. Because then everyone says you make it or break it, but I say you make it or you make it. So I mean, that's as simple as that.
There you go. You go out and do that. And
yeah, it's just all about confidence. Yeah, the main thing is confidence. I mean, if I go out there and I'm shaking, I mean, and if I'm not confident myself, I'm not going to do good enough for the team. And it's not about for me; it's about for the entire team. So I mean, it's honestly just staying relaxed and being confident in yourself and being confident in the team.
So are you able to, even though you say last year was below your standards, are you able to stay confident?
Oh yeah, this year is. I mean, just having even the guys, when the guys come up to me, it's kind of like I felt like the freshman high school game where it was just like you're the young guy. Now it's like I've been here a year and I'm older too, so I'm not 16 or 15 whenever I was in high school. I mean, I'm 19 years old, about to be 20, and I mean it's just as you mature, and then I think I got along quicker in the season last year. I kind of it's like, look, like this is I've been doing this for 4, 5, 6 years now, so I mean, it's not something new to me. I know what I'm doing. Just go out there and do it, and that's the same thing I'm gonna do this year. I'm just gonna go out and do it, try to get better every single day, and work on my potential.